Hello, I'm Rachel Jones for the Finance News Network. Joining me today from Regeneus is CEO Leo Lee. Leo, welcome back to FNN.
Rachel, nice to be back and nice to see you again.
You too. Now, first up to your news with Kyocera. Regeneus has achieved a significant milestone with this collaboration and their license agreement with Kyocera. Can you tell us more about this?
Sure. We're very excited about this agreement. So this agreement, I believe, is important not only for Regeneus, but also the stem cell industry as a whole, because it's another data point that's on top of several that's come out over the past months to start to validate that stem cell therapy is really high potential and important therapeutic space. This particular deal is a collaboration agreement with Kyocera, who's a very well-established Japanese company with a long history in treating knee osteoarthritis through their medical device division and knee replacement. As you know, knee osteoarthritis is a disease that afflicts approximately 1 out of every 4 patients in the world over the age of 65. In Japan, we see about 25 million patients who are suffering from knee osteoarthritis, with approximately 1.3 million patients in clinic today getting treatment. This deal effectively would bring the therapy to market, collaborating with Kyocera to develop, to register for marketing, as well as commercialization. The deal has 2 components. There's a 27 million cash component, which consists of upfront payments, as well as milestones related to clinical development and regulatory milestones. There's also double-digit royalty associated with ongoing future sales. In a recent survey, we see the market potential for therapies in knee osteoarthritis or in arthritis as a whole to be approximately $3.5 billion by 2026. Japan is about 10% of that market. So by 2026, we think the knee osteoarthritis market in Japan will be about 350 million. We're very excited about this collaboration because the $27 million in cash, which we're receiving as part of the milestone and upfront, will effectively fund our work to market in Japan, as well as allow us to continue to explore Progenza as a platform for treatment of other diseases.
Thanks, Leo. And could you remind us, what has been the clinical evidence to support Progenza osteoarthritis?
Yeah, thank you for asking. We've already concluded a phase 1 clinical study in Australia, and we're very excited by the data that we have seen. We have met our primary safety as well as secondary efficacy endpoints. Probably what's most exciting is that we see really good pain reduction with our therapy. And more importantly, it actually augments the disease, which means it impacts cartilage in the knee. What we show in our clinical study is that it actually protects the cartilage over the 12-month period of our study. And we think this will be really impactful and change how the disease will be treated going forward.
Excellent. And Leo, can you briefly explain the decision to go to Japan for this technology? Will other regions be in discussion?
Sure. I think it's quite common that companies typically will focus on US or Europe as a starting point. But Japan is a very unique regulatory framework for regenerative medicine. And our product is a mesenchymal stem cell therapy, and it's covered under the regenerative medicine framework. So what that really implies is that it's a bit of a super highway for clinical development. You only really need one study that shows efficacy of the product. And the Japanese government will allow you to access the market, receive reimbursement by the government, and start to give early access to patients in Japan. Now, the agreement with Kyocera really is only focused on Japan, and we will be looking at collaborative agreements both in Europe and the US.
And Leo, Progenza is your lead platform technology, but you also have a secondary platform technology, Regeneus. What clinical need does that address?
Sure, we have 2 platforms. One is called Progenza, which is primarily consists of mesenchymal stem cells and secretones. And secretones are really the active molecules in which a stem cell secretes that has all of the biological activities. Regeneus is only the secretones, which are the secretions which has the active molecules that can impact various diseases. We intend to leverage the collaboration with Kyocera and the upfront payments to develop on both platforms. For Progenza, we intend to expand into additional indications. And for Regeneus, we will complete our preclinical data package and start to look for commercial partnerships in regions around the world.
And to the last question now, Leo, you joined Regeneus as the CEO just over 18 months ago. And since then, a lot has been achieved. What's ahead for the next 6 months, and what key milestones can shareholders look out for?
Yeah, it's been a really exciting 18 months, and I'm very happy about joining Regeneus. The patent portfolio which we have is exciting, and I think we've achieved a lot of very important milestones to put us on the right trajectory to be a very focused company in the area of pain. In the next 6 months, I think everyone can expect that we'll be initiating some of the phase 2 studies which we have been discussing. Certainly, we'll be progressing through regulatory consultation in Japan and start to enter into the design of the phase 2 study. And we do intend to start a phase 2 study in Australia in the area of neuropathic pain.
Leo Lee, thanks so much for the update and congratulations on progress.
Thank you very much.